Now, with a view from Congress, I want to start with Democratic Senator Adam Schiff of California. Senator Schiff, thank you for joining us this morning. Ayatollah Khamenei led a regime that brutalized its own people, launched attacks around the world for almost 40 years. So is the president right to take him out?
No, you're right about the Ayatollah. He was a brutal dictator. This is a murderous regime. But at the same time, it posed no imminent threat of attack to the United States. They had not reconstituted their nuclear program, which the president just months ago said had been obliterated. They do not have ballistic missiles capable of hitting the United States. There was simply no basis to go in with this massive military campaign with the goal of regime change. And the concern here is that we have unleashed factors in the region now that we cannot control. If the Iranian people do rise up, as the president has called upon them to do, maybe they're successful. Maybe they get slaughtered in reliance on the president's implicit promise that we will be there to help them. Maybe the regime just takes a new form, an equally depraved regime, and then what have we accomplished? Maybe our service members are killed, as the president pointed out that risk, and I hope and pray they remain safe, both those that are carrying out the mission and those that are in bases in the region. But the president has made no case to the American people. He sought no authorization from Congress. We need to return ASAP and take up a vote on the War Powers Resolution Tim Kaine, Rand Paul, Senator Schumer, and I have introduced. But this case has not been made, and we just can't predict the consequences of this action. One thing is certainly true, though. The president broke his promise to the American people of no more regime change wars, broke his promise to focus on bringing down the cost for American families. There's nothing in this action that's going to improve the lives of Americans.
So what do you say to those Iranian sellers?
Adam's just one of these people that you see him and you just want to punch him in his face. And there's people in your life that you just see and you just want to punch him in their face. And he's one of these guys. He's always been a flip-flopper. He's one of these guys that really has TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. You never know when he's telling the truth, but here's what I do know. The Democrat Party, this is what they do. It's anything anti-Trump. Yes, Trump promised no long-term wars, and we can say something about Trump. He's been very precise on how he's used the military. He went and got Maduro. He went and got Mencho in Mexico with the cartel. Now he's got an opportunity to get Iran out. I think Trump saw an opportunity in the weakness of Iran, right? They have a lot of civil unrest, and he saw an opportunity, he took it. And the thing you got to understand about Trump, he comes with a business type mindset. When he sees opportunity and leverage, and he's going to take advantage of that. And this is much bigger than nuclear weapons. I mean, I guess that's part of what they're using. And listen, we're not in the room in these meetings understanding what the intelligence is. So I always tell people, you don't have the real information, so we don't know what's going on behind the doors. But this is what I can tell you, is that we're setting dominance in the Western Hemisphere again. Our own backyard's being taken care of, and Russia and China is not going to be in our backyard any longer. Cuba's in play as well. I think this is a bigger play to have China come to the table. If you can get Iran under control, you control the Middle East and you control the oil. And what Trump is doing is exercising our power as the United States of America. The thing is that this country has been ran by people that are corrupt, right? And that have had dealings with all these countries and things that we don't see. And they please each other because they're all making money at the top. Trump answers to no one. And that's the thing you need to understand about Trump. He does things on his terms, on his time, and he understands leverage better than anybody. He understands negotiations better than anybody. Iran had many, many opportunities to come to the table, and they didn't. They did not come to the table. So this is the price you pay when you're going up against a guy that understands leverage. And here we are. Is this going to be a long, prolonged war? I don't think so. I think Trump's a lot smarter than that. I think he's going to continue to take out their leadership. Now that Khamenei's son got elected supreme leader, let's see how long that lasts, because I'm sure he's going to get taken out. So we'll see where we go from here. But, you know, he was on the Bill Maher show the other day, and Bill Maher absolutely destroyed him. Roll the clip.
Comedian Bill Maher is flipping the script on Democrat California Senator Adam Schiff during a debate about the justification for military action in Iran. Watch.
This statement from the administration: the president had the constitutional authority to direct the use of military force because he could reasonably determine that such use of force was in the national interest. That's too vague for you?
totally vague.
Okay, because
And
that's from Obama about Libya.
Cut the clip. Just amazing by Bill Maher. And this is one of the things I love about Bill Maher. Bill Maher is a left or center type guy. I don't think he's gone far left, and he's gone against the left on a lot of different issues. But I'm glad Bill Maher pointed this out, because this was Obama's stance on Libya. They were there for 7 months, and they carried out basically a war against Libya, bombings every day, and they did not go get congressional approval. So this is the hypocrisy on the Democratic side when you look at how they confront things and they do things. And this is what they stand on. They stand on nothing but just opposing Trump. Bring some new ideas, bring some new concepts that are going to move us forward, instead of just everything that Trump does is wrong. Hernandez Show will be putting out content every week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification button.